How we doing? What's up? Good day. How are we feeling? It's a good day to have a good day, and yeah. Welcome to episode 5 of the Lorecast. All right, here we go. This is where I'll start talking. What's going on, guys? People that are listening, you've been tuning in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I don't really know what to say about it. It's cool. I'm excited about it. I'm not excited about it. And yeah, man. I've been having a good few weeks. We had a comedy show on last Thursday, September 5th, called The Purple Show. A lot of people went to it. A lot of people came. Haha. And yeah, man, people really enjoyed it. We packed out the room. I did 10 minutes, which was like the first time I really did 10 minutes. Last time that I did longer than 10 minutes was in Pennsylvania, and I did 20 minutes in Pennsylvania, and I had 5 minutes, so I bombed for 15 minutes after the 5 minutes. It was nice because you get a little bit more comfort around, you get a little more time, so you have a little bit more maneuverability. But I remember it was an all black room, which means the room was full of only black people, and I fucking didn't do well for the last 15 minutes. And I didn't do well. I did all right. Okay, let me just start with that. But I didn't do well for around 10 minutes. It sort of went south because I saw this table, right? And there was around like 3 people at the table. Yeah, there's 3 people at the table. One big black guy sitting in between 2 women that were also black. And basically what happened is I was talking with them, right? And I was like, hey, what are you guys here for? And then I was sort of trying to get the crowd to laugh because that's what a comedian does, right? And I was like, so are these like your girlfriends? Are you guys having a threesome? And the guy goes, that's my sister. And I was like, oh, I messed up, dude. I messed up so bad. And you know what the worst part was? He wasn't just like a regular guy. Like this guy had on like tons of chains. He was so muscled up. This looked like 50 Cent if 50 Cent was like a main dude that showed up in Pennsylvania. This was him. He was like huge, right? And he just looks at me, and immediately I look at the door, and I was just like, oh no, when can I leave this place? Because it was scary, man. It was scary, and comedy gets scary sometimes, Like people have gotten attacked on stage. It's not for the faint of heart, but I guess that only happens on a big scale, not when you're doing 5 minutes in Pennsylvania for a crowd of around, I'll say 10 people. And that happens. I've been doing crowds like that, 6 people, 8 people, 10 people. I've been in my bag with that. Sometimes there's more people sometimes, but it's been pretty lit. I've been having shows. I have shows at St. Mark's sometimes, St. Mark's Comedy Club. Shout out to those people. They're dope. The comedy shop is cool. It's a great place, man. And honestly, I've been having a great few weeks. I hope you guys have had too. Honestly, for the amount of listeners we have, feel free to reach out to me, like with whatever issues you're having in life. I study psychology, so I feel like I can also, do some psychology work. But yeah, if the issue isn't crazy, or if the issue is crazy, reach out to me. I don't care. I'm like a very talk-to-able person. I'm not like someone who's like, no, I only talk to these people and these people only. I'm like someone who like you can talk to and discuss whatever with. So yeah, I don't really care too much about what people think nowadays. I've sort of just been doing my own thing. It's good to do your own thing, and sometimes when you don't do your own thing, you just like get caught up in what other people want to do, which That happens to people, but not this guy. This guy is on his own path, and whatever he does is sick. It's not. I do normal stuff, you know. Like I like playing basketball. I can play basketball now that my thumb's back. People get aggressive on the courts, huh? People get aggressive on basketball courts because they love the game, you know. So much love for the game, and I respect the love for the game. But sometimes too much love for the game. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people are like so into the game that they lose track that it's like a pickup game, you know? Like we're not in the NBA and we're not Damian Lillard about to go down with the shot clock, you know? We're not about to go like this after. Look at my veins, you know? Like we're not D'Angelo Russell. We're not going like bang bang, even though I've done that on a three-pointer, so I can't talk. But you know when people on the basketball court are like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" You know? And they get like all pissed about it. It's just like I don't understand because I'm there like have fun, you know. So that's just something basketball related. But what else have I been doing? I've been working out a lot. I go on runs. People jog weirdly, is what I've noticed. Like people need to stop jogging weirdly. Like look at other people jog and then do exactly what those people are doing, you know? Because I mean, everyone gets to have their own jogging form, and I'm chill with that, right? But sometimes, fucking chill out, you know? Like, I see people literally jogging like they're having, like, a seizure, and I'm like, you gotta chill the fuck out. Like, I see people jogging, and they're, like, about to climb Mount Everest, and they're just, like, on their last legs, like, dude. Also, that was a weird motion I did, but, like, honestly, jog normally. Try to jog normally. You know why? Because if you jog normally, then you can become the best jogger of yourself, and you're probably going to get injured. Or the reason you got injured is because you were jogging weird in the first place. You know? Like, there's a lot of joggers that I don't know where they get their jogging form from. But that must hurt them. Or maybe it's like the chicken and the egg, you know? Like, and I don't even understand that saying. I don't even understand that saying one bit. Chicken and the egg saying. Used to describe a situation where it's unclear which of the two events is the cause and which is the effect. Okay, yeah. So I was using it the right way. Sometimes I just second guess myself, but what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, the jogger who injured themselves or the injury itself, and then the jogger jogs weirdly because of it? You tell me. I don't know. If I knew, I would be up here like, so the joggers, they have a real issue with themselves, and it's a problem that needs to get resolved soon, and I'm gonna give a TED talk about it. You know, like I don't know. That's a big thing in comedy, by the way, is people say, "Hey, I'm gonna give it." It sounds like I'm giving a TED talk, or at least it used to be. Now it's just like, you know, it's generic. Waves come and go. You know, waves. Kanye. Yo, this is the waves. They come and go. Just rhymes, you know. I made a website so you can check that out on my Instagram. I don't even know how else to check out the website. I guess just go to the website. Yeah, check out the website. It's like link.tree/Rob Sager. And there's all my stuff. It's like YouTube, Spotify, this, which is the Spotify. TikTok, which I have for some reason, but it's fun. And my Instagram. But if you're accessing the website through Instagram, it's going to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, man, I've been drinking coffee a lot. Drinking a lot of coffee. Coffee's good, man. Coffee's good. Coffee's chill. Like, if you're not drinking coffee, then I feel like you're missing out on, like, potentially having a better life. And that's fucked up to say, because I know people like drinking coffee, and But people drink other stuff. People drink tea. People drink like latte, decafs, and they just like this flavor of the coffee. But honestly, drink coffee and just see what happens. But maybe it's too much for people to handle and they don't like it. I don't understand that. But honestly, drink people. I mean, fuck, don't drink people. Drink coffee. Drink people. Oh my God, is that Miranda? You know, like, no. Drink coffee. If you're drinking people, that's weird. If you're drinking people, you're part of the Donner Party. You know what I'm saying? Let's check out the Donner Party, bro. The only instance anyone in the shot to. Oh, so the real story, I thought, okay, so everyone thinks the Donner Party is where people just literally ate each other, you know? Like the whole time. People are like, then the Donner Party, people were eating each other, and this was not good. I remember like when we learned about it in like history class, people were like, oh, the Donner Party, that's like everyone was just a cannibal. No. Just turns out that this guy, William Foster, shot two Miwok Native American guides named Louis and Salvador for food, which is the only instance anyone in the Donner Party was killed and eaten. The rest of the cannibalized were already dead. But who reported this? Who came out of the Donner Party and was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to talk about exactly what happened here. And it was this guy, William Foster. Maybe, but isn't William Foster, didn't he come out alive? So maybe William Foster is talking about this. He's like, yeah, shot two Native Americans. Yeah, not a big deal. You know, or whatever they sound like back there. I shot two Native Americans, and these Native Americans, they were not good people, so I had to kill them and then eat them. I had to kill these Native Americans because the Native Americans were just Native Americans. And they were not American, they were just Native. Who came up with the term Native Americans? Well, because they were native to the Americas. And then we just fucked them up. We killed so many Native Americans. That was so messed up, honestly. But, like, they must have been, like, real ballers. They were the OGs, you know? And we came in with guns and we were like, fuck these people. Honestly, that makes me feel sad. A little bit, you know? Because, like, shouldn't be just killing people. Shouldn't just be killing people. Like, that doesn't make sense. You know, there's also other stuff like slavery and the Nazis and the Vietnam War where we killed a bunch of Vietnamese people. And I don't know why I talked in a German voice just now. I guess that's the German inside me coming out and being like, we did so much bad stuff. It was crazy how much bad stuff we did. And we ended up killing all of them. You know, that's fucked up. But yeah, now there's this war going on, Israel and Palestine, the Gaza Strip. So people, for some reason, set up encampments all around colleges. Which is like, first off, you think camping here is going to somehow make the war there go away? I don't know if I should be talking about this. Maybe I'll switch the subject, but does that make sense? Like, if there's a... There's a war going on, right? And you're like, we need to stop this war. Why not just fly over there and like fight for the side that you want to fight for? Like, do you really have to set up a tent in a place and be like, I'm going to fight for this cause? Or like even on the opposition, like I'm a little part Jewish, but like even on the Jewish side, it's like, fight for those people, you know? Just fight. If there's a war and you're pissed about something, go fight. Don't take your time away from your day to go like protest. And I'm not even saying this to like give advice. I'm just saying this like, the fuck are people doing, you know? It never made sense to me. And obviously spreading awareness, good. Spreading awareness, awesome. But then it means everyone has a stance about it. Has a stance about it. If everyone has a stance about it, then you're sort of just becoming like sheep people. Or informed. Depends on how you view it, huh? Yeah, because I don't want to be a sheep person. I don't want to be a sheep person. That doesn't sound fun. But then if you don't want to become a sheep person, and then all these people are also like, I don't want to do that, and I want to deviate from the norm, and I don't want to be a sheep person. I want to be the wolf person that eats the sheep. Then aren't you just becoming a sheep person that rocks with those people who aren't saying they want to be sheep people in the first place? So isn't it just like, what came first? The people that deviated from the cause or the deviators themselves? Now we're getting fucking deep. And I like it, actually. You know? Like, what came first? Shabbat Shalom or Shabbat? Like, who added the Shalom? What does Shabbat Shalom mean? Good question. I don't know what Shabbat Shalom means. I'm guessing it's like hello or something. Or like, because people are always like Shalom. Oh, wish each other a peaceful day of rest as the Sabbath begins. Now, what's the Sabbath? A day of rest and worship observed by some Christians and Jews. And yeah, if you're listening to this right now, you're figuring out I know very little. Like, I don't know that much, you know? Which isn't great. But it's sort of a fun way to live, is like not trying to figure out all these intricacies and everything and just rocking with like what you got, you know? It's a fun way to live, a fun way to live. And boy, oh boy, am I excited about my life. I am excited. You know why? Because life's cool. But yeah, man, I've been doing all sorts of stuff. Been doing my laundry. Although I don't do my laundry. I have to outsource it. I don't have in-house laundries. And I don't live in a dorm either. I live in an apartment, so this isn't like I have to do it. Like, oh, this is such a bad thing. It's just like I have to give laundry to people, and they do the laundry, and then they give it back to me. Tiffatai, you know? Tiffatai, give me my fucking laundry, alright? And it's chill. It's just I wish it was sort of like, I wish I could do it like in house so that I knew when I got it and like where my laundry was. Because sometimes it's like I'll call the laundry. I'm like, this is a dial phone, by the way. I call the laundry. I'm like, and then I'm like, hello, how's it going? And she's like, oh, hey, Lois Cleaners, this is our laundry. How can I help you today? And I'm like, yeah, could I just get my laundry done and everything? And they're like, okay, when do you want your laundry? That's not, so they're not Indian, they're Mexican, or Latino, you know? And I'm like, could I have it done like by tomorrow? And then they're like, okay, see, no problem, we'll help you by tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then the next day, right, I'll call them, and I'll be like, hey, so is my laundry ready? And they're like, it's gonna be another another 300 days. That's how long it'll take. They don't fuck around. I'll be like, hey, so could I get my laundry by maybe Thursday this week? And they're like, no, you have to wait until we all become sentient, and then we have AI take over, and then we all make a simulation. Really? That's what I have to wait for my laundry for? No, you have to wait until we have another big bang, and then the dinosaurs come, and then we all hang out. But we will all be dead by then, so you never get your laundry. Get me my fucking laundry. Alright, I guess I get charged up about my laundry nowadays, you know? Yeah, man. They're cool, though, you know? If for some reason they end up listening to this podcast, it's just like, how'd you hear about this podcast? Oh, and then my Houston told us, and we are actually from the future, and we make a laundry, and we come from the future, so we know everything. We know everything about the future, and we know when your laundry will be ready, but we don't tell you, ha! And that's just the dry cleaners. That's just how the dry cleaners rolls. Pull up in a Rolls Royce. Yeah. Man, I've been thinking about if I should do this with sunglasses or not, and I think with sunglasses is the move. I just feel more comfortable, more in my element. I want to make it the most enjoyable for you listeners, and I think the best way to do that is to do it with sunglasses, because then you guys hear it, and I'm comfortable while I'm talking. So, do you guys like my sultry voice? I have a very sultry voice, and if you're listening to this podcast, make sure to check out how sultry this voice is. I start singing soul, bum bum, or scat. Skibbity doo bop bada boo. Jeez, man. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I just did. Deep down in my heart, I feel sorry. Yeah. But hey, man, we're just getting started, man. We're just getting started. This is the fucking Lorecast, baby. And I never know how long I've been going. There is no way for me to know. At all. Alright? Like, the only way for me to know how long I've been going is to guess. So, I could have been going for 3 hours just now. This could be like the Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan podcast by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night. Yeah, man. I feel like if I do this in 10 years, I'm just going to be like, so, once upon a time, I had a podcast. Just turn to Joe Biden. I had a podcast, and it made me feel like I was a horse monkey. Turn to Kamala Harris. We have to get these trees out of the way because, the environment, it's shocking. The shocking environment. Just be Donald Trump in 10 years. We have to get rid of these boats. All these boats on the border are killing us. So many boats. Get rid of the boats. What are we doing? We have 10 days to get these boats away, and I told them that. They didn't understand that these boats take so long to get away. I used to drive a Volkswagen. Now I drive a Kia. I have a Nokia phone that I used to call the dry cleaners, and the dry cleaners, they sometimes tell me, hey, what are you doing? Why are you taking so long with my laundry? Oh boy. I think this is the most heater episode I've been on yet. It's a heater. Is there a way to know who won the debates? Or does the debate just go on forever? Because this episode is being recorded the day after the debates. You'll probably get it literally the days after the debate, like today as I'm recording it, or the next day. All right? But, like, who decides who won the debate? Not me. That's for sure. So, I guess no one knows. No one knows. People just go in and they're like, I think we're gonna go with and that's how like all politicians sound. So, just never say anything. Never say anything that's like not vague. Well, I think they have like just a politician. I want to see a president that uses like a lot. Just like a Gen Z president that's like, so like we're gonna have like a bunch of like rate cuts, but like at the same time, like we're actually also gonna expand like all of our horizons, all like towards like global like environment, but like at the same time be capitalist, but like at the same time like, and they say at the same time a lot, like my name's like Kamala Harris or whatever, but like at the same time it's like we have to be like calculated about like what we do. Sorry if you listen to that too, listeners. I guess I'm just saying a lot of stuff that I'm like sorry about. I've been trying to apologize less, man. Gotta apologize less because it's important. Like, if you're always apologizing, you're like, I'm sorry about this. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, this guy just says sorry. You know. That's why I say like my B. My B. My B. You can say my B to like a significant other, or you can say my B to be like my bad. You know. My B. Hey, my B. What's up, my B? What's good, my B? This podcast is fun, man. This has been a fun episode, bro. God damn. All right, I might pause it for a sec. I'll be right back. And we're back. We are so back. I love when people say that. We are so back. Back from what? Back from being a pussy? No, back from yeah, I guess we're back. Like, I guess it makes sense. I want to see if there's some videos on this. We are so back. Okay, I don't know why I just watched that, but that just had some emotional ties to it. There's like the Manchester United team was walking in, and someone was like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And the music in the background was like, and it wasn't Arabic music. It was like regular music, but the guy was like, "Are you okay?" And the Manchester United was like, "Yeah, we are back." Which is like, yeah, they are back. You are so back, you know. Which is like interesting that people say we are so back. I don't understand it really, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways, I digress. On to the next point. I've really been trying to be healthy. But I'm doing like 5 things at once right now. Like, I'm making some music, doing some comedy, doing this podcast, going to school, you know. It's a lot of things, you know. And it's good to like take those into account, like all the things you're doing, right? So it hasn't been bad, but I'm trying to keep it moving, and I'm keeping it moving at a pretty fast pace. Like, I'm killing it, right? And that's not trying to be cocky. I'm just saying, like, I'm doing well, you know? Like, I'm handling it. I'm managing it, you know? And that's a good thing. Got to keep handling it. Got to stay on point. And I wish that for all you followers, you know? Anyone that listens to this or follows this, you know, whatever path you're on, you're not, first of all, you're not alone. And I say that as my roommate is literally, oh, I got a call. Yeah, man, we are so back. What up? Let's see if this, yeah, it's still filming. Okay, yeah, it was still filming. Sorry, I got a call. I had to make sure the audio was still going, and the audio is going. It's going. It's going. All right, yeah, it's going. Cool, I can see it like right on my screen. But yeah, welcome to the Lorecast, man. Welcome to the fucking Lorecast, dude. It's such a cool thing to do. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Keep running it up, and as long as you guys are listening and I'm doing my thing, we're doing well, you know. And you know, everyone has their own thing, so keep moving forward. You know, keep exploring what you like. There's always so much, you know. And if anyone's struggling listening to this, like anyone's having a hard time, I got you. Just reach out, bro. I'm not like some big shot guy at all yet. I'm planning on being someone like that, but this podcast is to give you like an insight into my life, but also to help you. Mostly to help you guys. So if I can do that, you know, I'm excited. That's my goal, is to help people. And I do that through haha laughs. Ha ha ha. So anyways, yeah, people saying we are so back. It's sort of like a phrase of endearment. Like, it's endearing to people, right? To say we are so back. But you can say that to anything. You can be like, where'd you go? Oh, I went to the grocery store. What'd you get? Beer. We are so back, dude. We are so back. We're about to frickin' run it up, man. You want it? You want to be back? Well, we're back. Now we're back. Back with the pack of beer, I guess, is what they're referring to in that instance. Yeah, man. People are back. I think we are back. We are so back, guys. We are so fucking back. And if I were to say that in a non-sarcastic way, it would be the name of this episode. We are so back. So yeah, we are so back, or laundry lore. I don't know what I'll call this, but if you're listening up to this point, you know that the name is going to be We Are So Back or Laundry Lore, because I talked about the laundry thing earlier. Yo, that's cool. If you're listening to this point, that's cool, man. Hit me up. I'm down to be friends or whatever. Even friends on the gram. Yeah, man. I'm guessing a lot of the people listening are friends. I'm guessing a lot of the people listening are people I know. So yeah, reach out if you're listening. And if you don't want to reach out, that's fine too. But hopefully I made your day a little better. And yeah, hopefully we can all have a good one. Let's all have a good fucking day. Come on, baby. Come on, let's have a good day. Let's have a good day. And I'll end on that note. I think I'm keeping this podcast a little shorter than usual, but it's good. We checked in. We talked about some stuff. Obviously, the presidential debate happened. I don't want to talk about that because I don't want to. I don't want to. So, yeah, man. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your lives. And I'll see you guys next episode. This has been the Lorecast episode 5. Let's go. Oh, and peace. Peace. Have a good one.